Hello, this is Pappy Visuals, and this is day 249 of drawing every day. Today I'll be doing another portrait, so I hope you enjoy. This was yesterday's. I was really happy with it. I think it turned out well. Today I'll be drawing another woman. I don't really know what she will look like yet, but I do know kind of the general composition. I'm gonna do a front-on composition. I'll be focusing on a face that's pretty, forward leaning, I believe. And yeah, well, we shall see. I'm just kind of getting, general head layout here. Trying to work on my proportions, and so it helps to kind of do these, head sketches in a sense. Yeah, it's helpful. It does make a difference. Anyways, so today I've had a good day. Did some walking around Seattle, kind of just a proper kind of lazy day in a sense. I've been busy. I cleaned the apartment, had to be done desperately. It was actually pretty annoying how dirty it was, but it happens. All right, eyes are not easy, but if you just break down everything into shapes, it's supposed to be easy. I'll get there. I'll get there one day, I suppose. Okay, so far this is not very ladylike, I suppose. Nothing to really point it to that, but we will get there. I'm not too worried about it. Chin's a little too big. We'll just drag it in, no problem. Not too worried about it. Make a neck. Get some shading. Let's make sure we round out the cheeks. Most people have rounded cheeks. I feel like that's usually the case. Nice and full. Start getting some hair composition going. Don't really know where I'm going with the hair, but nothing too far from the truth on this hair. Just straight down, Hair's still, it eludes me. I do not understand. It's so difficult. I don't know, how to shade it properly yet, but we are working towards it. So it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna give this girl glasses. I want them to kind of hug just the bottom. They're a little goofy, but okay. With the pencil, I think that's good enough. I'll now move on to the pen. So first and foremost, I like to do the eyes. I find the eyes carry the most weight in a drawing, at least in a portrait. I mean, eyes are the window to the soul. So it's important. All right, we're gonna give her a bit of a cat eye too. Give her some eyelids. Yeah, my pencil is basically a rough outline. It isn't really until I do my pen that the piece comes together. Because in all honesty, I don't really know where I'm going with something until I have the pen out. The pen is what really makes or breaks the drawing. I also use a 0.3 ballpoint pen, so I think it's a good shape. All right, we're gonna give her glasses now. I'm gonna get one try at it. And the lenses are a bit misaligned, but that's okay. I'm gonna fix that. Okay, next to the lips. I've gotten a few comments about, other stuff I can work on. I'm kind of at a pass. I don't know if I want to keep working with, I guess, my style. I mean, I do have a style in the sense of I've done the same type of drawing, same, kind of shading and all that. But I could really work towards, mastering a different style. And so if you think there's a style that's similar to mine, or an artist you think that'd be a good idea to try to follow, I'd love it if you can comment below and I can figure out what that is. I do know one of these months I'm going to do, well, I don't even need to do a month. I can just start whenever, but I want to do a challenge where I try to draw, like 30 different artists, like kind of a Van Gogh style. Maybe I'll even paint. There's no rules on it. It could be cool. All right. Well, here is the final thing. I'm gonna put a bit more shading into the hair, just so it has a bit more depth. It's kind of just thrown together. I mean, I guess I could do, something like that. Give a bit more contrast with the hair. All right. And that's it. Day 242, 48 of drawing every day. Hope you enjoyed.